Hello everyone. Today I'm here to show you guys how to fix your Acer mini laptop, and this one is an Acer Aspire One. The model number on this specific one is model EAV70. So what's going on? As soon as you plug in, there's no power going to a laptop, there's no light indicator, anything like that. I'm going to show you guys how to open it and how to fix the error and how you can disassemble and reassemble it back together. So let's get it started. First thing first, you want to flip over, remove the battery, just slide it down, and then you want to remove all the screws on top corner on the bottom. Once we did that, you gotta flip it back. You're gonna remove the keyboard. In order to remove the keyboard, you wanna grab your guitar pick. In my case, a skinny metallic guitar pick, which is better because they don't bend that much and they last longer. So what you want to do, you want to put your pick right on top of the F8, that small plastic, just push it towards the screen, put your pick under the metal, and then just lift it up slowly. Now you might want to grab a tweezer, put it underneath the keyboard so it won't just go back down. While you're holding it, go on top of the F12 and press the other plastic right to the screen, and one by the delete button. There you go. Now you can actually hold this side up with your finger, and we're gonna go right over between, right on top of F4. There's one more, and that's it. And you can just pull open the keyboard up, flip it over. You're gonna see this black cover right there. That's it's. You have to lift it up 90 degrees from the side. No, never mind. These ones are the pull ones, so you gotta push it to the bottom of the laptop slowly, not too hard, just about 2 millimeters space. And now you can remove the ribbon cable. Now, same thing for the keyboard, for the mouse lock. Just grab this plastic in the corner, just pull it towards the left side of the laptop, just about 2 millimeters. And now you can actually remove the cable. There we go. Alright, we're gonna stop right there, and we're gonna start removing all the screws on the top. Alright, I guess that's about it. Now we're gonna flip it back down, close the lid. We're gonna remove the bottom cover, the mid bottom cover. To do that, you wanna grab it from the bottom side, put your pick right in between there, and then just lift it open. Some of these plastic things, they break down just because it's old, it's being cooked inside there for too much heat, so don't worry about that. Nothing to worry about. Alright, next you want to remove the screw that's holding the hard drive caddy. And once you did that, grab the hard drive by the tail right there and pull it towards the right, towards where the audio jack is. And then once you see the jacks disconnected, just lift it up. And that's your hard drive If you want to replace it, that's how as far as you go. Alright, next we're gonna remove the Wi-Fi cables and unscrew the Wi-Fi board. Remove it in 45-degree angle. Alright, and that's about it until here. Alright, now we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna remove the top cover. To remove it, you wanna put your finger right in the corner. Just go slowly opening it. And the top side will come out. Right on the bottom you got the board for the touchpad and the clicks, mouse clicks. If you want to remove it, there's only 2 screws holding it. Alright, now we're gonna unplug the webcam from here. How do you know it's a webcam? Because the 4 colors that they have in here, and USB only uses 4 cable, and the color coordination, it is on a webcam USB cable. Next we're gonna remove the LED light system on the bottom corner. Remove 1 screw. Unhook the ribbon from the board and remove the board. Next we're gonna remove the 2 screws on the board that are holding on the bottom side. One right there, one in the corner. You do not need to remove these 2 screws because they're not attached to the board. Right, unhook the power jack, unhook the LCD. Don't yank the cable, just grab it from the corners. Just pull it outward. Make sure you lift it a little bit first. And that's it. Alright. Next, you want to grab the board from the mid right here, so you can give this kind of curvature to it. And you want to grab your screwdriver, a flat one. Alright, just grab it, pull it up a little bit, and then put it between the audio jack and the microphone, and you pop it. It will just pop open. Now lift it up to, oh, by the way, remove the shitty speaker that you guys have it in here. 1 cable, there's only 1 speaker in here. Lift a 45-degree angle, it will just come out. And there you have your motherboard. Let's put it to a side. And down here we got the power jack. In case you want to replace your power jack, is right there. And if you want to go ahead and replace your speaker, there's only 1, 2 screw holding it. And that's about it. Alright. Now let's close this. And we're gonna do a service job on this one and repaste the CPU. So first thing first, remove the RAM. Just pull the clips to a side. The RAM will pop open 45-degree angle. Just pull it out in 45-degree angle. And that's about it. Now remove the 3 screws that are holding the heatsink to the board. Now you can lift up the heatsink slowly. This is just the shittiest heatsink ever, but for the CPU it's okay. Just remove the thermal paste or thermal pad that they have in it. You can actually take apart all this plastic protection, you don't need it. Right. There's nothing to clean here because there is just an aluminum sheet. There is no heatsink, actual tubing or anything like that, so you can clean in between. Just that. One. No. I actually see that they took this board to some other places, but just by looking at it, I see that there's a missing part right here. It's supposed to be a. This one is ER57. It's kind of fuse, so they removed the fuse for this one. Right where the power jack goes, there's a capacitor that is missing too. So up to now, there's two missing. So we're gonna find those parts in different laptops, and we just from a donor board, and we're gonna place it on them. Alright, let me just go find the parts, and I'll be back. Alright, I got my part from a different donor board right there. So we're gonna solder that in. And I'm not left-handed, so I gotta switch over. So we're gonna put a little bit of flux in there. And we're gonna solder the other side. Alright, now we're gonna flip it over, and we're gonna clean it in a bit. And we're gonna install solder in the other missing part, which is right over here. And I believe this is the part for it. It doesn't have to be a bigger one, as long as it's the same number model. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. There you go. Doesn't matter, you can leave it like that. So pretty much we're doing a test right now to make sure these are the only missing ones and there is nothing else. So let's clean it up. For cleaning up, just apply alcohol with the help of toothbrush. You can nicely clean it. And that should clean it up nicely. There we go. You got a nice connection right there. Beautiful. And on the other side, we have a nice connection there. Don't mind the soldering, and terrible, but it will do the job. So you can grab a heat gun and go heat it up with a heat gun, so you can have a nice soldering job. Alright, let's do a test. Alright, now that we we put the missing parts, we're gonna power it on and to see if we're actually getting any power. You don't need to connect the heatsink right now for testing reasons. So we're just gonna do an instant test quickly. And I do need the power jack. So grab the power jack from the board. And you might want it. We don't need the RAM neither, so we're just gonna see if we're getting any light on the board. I think that's the wrong size. This is the right size. I'm using a universal charger. As soon as I turn on, I should see some light. Yep, I see light on the board. The CPU is not heating up, so not too much. So it's okay, you don't have to worry about heating up the CPU. While you're keeping your finger over the CPU, so you're okay. So you know when to turn it off. So I'm getting light at least there. There's no power light here. So I'm guessing it's because there's no RAM and there's no heatsink fan on it. So that's disconnected and connected to a monitor. Let's see if it's working there. Let's do a repaste and apply the thermal paste on this. I use an Arctic Silver 5. Before you apply thermal paste, make sure you clean the crystal on the CPU. And now apply the Arctic Silver 5 thermal paste evenly. You can do a drop if you want. Some people do that. I like it to put evenly all over. So plug in the fan first and then put the heatsink on it. As you can see, as soon as I put the heatsink on it, I press on it and I remove the heatsink. I don't get much heatsink on the heatsink. I mean thermal paste on the heatsink. So that means there's any space between the heatsink and CPU. So what I recommend you guys do it, grab a thermal pad. I'll leave in the description for these ones where you can buy them. You can buy them on different quality. These are the ones that actually I use. and put a thermal pad right over the CPU and apply a little bit more heat, thermal paste on the heatsink, just a little bit. Now as soon as I go ahead and put the heatsink on, now actually I can get some nice connection between the heatsink and the CPU. So go ahead and put the screws for them. There we go. Put the RAM, and we want to flip it over. Lift up the cable for the power jack, put it in 45-degree angle, the VGA side and the USB. Lift up the cable for the speakers. Make sure, and now you grab it from the middle, give kind of curvature so you can put the audio cable jacks in, and now you can actually put it in place. I didn't get a light because I did put the cable the other way around. It's supposed to be jack's cable side up. So let's do it this way. And connect the jack. Connect the LCD cable. When you're pushing it, don't push from the cables in. Use the corners so you don't damage the ribbon cable for the LCD. Run the cable for the audio. Under this shitty plastic. Over there. And right to the jack. You want to put the two screws that hold in the motherboard. And also you have to connect the cable for the webcam. Unless you don't use it, don't connect it. Some people like taping up their webcam. If you are those type, just disconnect the cable. That way nobody's hacking you to see your face. Alright, now we're gonna do a test to see if we get any power. So I connect it. We're gonna power it up. I got the power LED and I do get a screen. It says there's no media, there's no bootable device, so because I don't have the hard drive plugged in. So let's go ahead and turn it off. Now we can go ahead and put the top cover back in. Alright. Put the shorter screws where it doesn't say door and the longer one where it says door. Because in order to actually grab it, you need to put the back cover, those are the doors. Just go ahead and put the short screws. One, two, three, four. Yep. Only those. Also connect the cable for the mouse. And that's it. And put the keyboard. No, before you put the keyboard, you gotta put the bottom cover. Grab the Wi-Fi, put the white cable on number 2, the black on number 1, put it down in 45-degree angle, push it down. This thing is just pop open. Put the screw for it. And now here we can go ahead and put the hard drive. From now, the only screw that holds the hard drive. Grab the bottom cover. Put the battery side, slide in the battery side first. And then just push in the rest. Alright, now grab the longest screws, put one on the hinges. And the shorter screws, they go in the front. And one right at the bottom. Now we're gonna flip it over. Put the longest screws for the door, where it says door 1, door 2. And I hope you guys like this video. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you have any comments, just leave them below. And I'll try to get to your questions as soon as I can. And if you have any requests about any other laptop you wanted to open and to fix or do a service job, let me know. Right now you're gonna grab your keyboard, pull the lock for the ribbon out, make sure it's out 2 centimeters, and then pull the ribbon underneath, push, and then close the ribbon cable. I can see it's not even, so I like it to be even. There you go. And now first put the bottom side, and then the rest just clicks in. Push the corners, and that's it. Flip over, and there you have it. So let's power it on and see how it does. It is working. It does have Windows 8 or 10, I guess. So thanks again, guys. Please subscribe. It really helps and motivates me to start making more videos showing you guys how to do your service job, how to fix or answer your questions. Thanks for watching.